Hi students, for chapter 5, we're going to go through a problem related to learning objective number 3. So let's take a look at the learning objective. Again, we'll look at some details and then we'll look at a problem related to this. So for chapter 5, process costing, learning objective 3 is to use process costing in the first production department. Related to that, I wanted to take a look at the direct material and conversion costs. This is something that has come up a few times and was first covered in chapter 2. So when we're looking at the direct materials, of course, we know what those are, but looking at the conversion costs, remember those are our direct labor and our manufacturing overhead. So we're combining those costs. In other words, those are the costs that it takes to conversion costs, to convert our direct materials into finished products. Okay, so the problem that we're going to look at here is assigning those costs. So PharmaTrue Company produces its product using a single production process. For the month of March, the company determined its cost per equivalent unit to be as follows. Okay, so they've given us our cost per equivalent unit for direct material conversion costs. And then they also tell us how many units were transferred out into finished goods, how many were partially completed and remaining in our ending work in process inventory. And these partially completed units were equal to 70,000 equivalent units of direct material and 53,000 units of equivalent units of conversion costs. Okay, so they give us all the information that we need in order to assign the costs and show how many were completed and transferred out, and then also what is in our ending work in process inventory. So 1A is to determine what our units completed and transferred out were, and the total cost assigned to those. Okay, so equivalent units completed and transferred out. Well, if we look at the direct materials, we were told that 370,000 units were transferred out of direct material. And we know that the cost per equivalent unit is $3.80. That's given to us here. So our total cost assigned to those completed and transferred out, $1,406,000. Now under the conversion costs, we were also told, of course, 370,000 units were completed and transferred out, but the conversion costs were $3 per unit. So that comes to $1,110,000. Add those up, and our total cost assigned to those completed and transferred units was $2,516,000. Now, in calculating our ending work in process inventory, we're still going to look at our equivalent units. So our equivalent units in ending work in process. So they tell us that those for direct materials were 70,000 units, and for equivalent units of conversion costs was 53,000. Again, costs are given per unit, equivalent unit, $3.80 and $3 for the conversion costs. Multiply those out, get your total costs, add those together, and you get $425,000. And of course, part 2 is just asking what are the total costs to account for or accounted for. And that's just the total of our completed and transferred out, as well as those that are still in ending inventory, work in process inventory. Add those together and you get $2,941,000. The final question is asking what is their average cost of making one unit of its product? Well, that is simply the total of its direct materials, direct labor, and manufacturing costs, or manufacturing overhead costs, or in other words, your direct material and conversion costs. The total of that is, of course, $6.80. Please let me know if you have any questions on this problem or any others. Thank you.